trying to escape the first part of qualifying for the third time since he was a mid-season substitute for Jack Doohan, who started it, and round goes Colapinto into the gravel and out of qualifying.
This is a really tricky traction zone. He's gone out wide, he's gone over the curb, and when he's already got the rear sliding around, he's got loads of steering lock on, and then he's getting out to that curb, and he's driving a difficult Alpine. All of it means you're going to spin it round and tap the barriers.
The crowd on their feet to see the impact into the wall, fighting. The traction brakes, the tyres squealing in protest.
Yeah, sorry, I lost the rears. Or I touched a bump, something, it just went the rear.
Can I go again or not?
Negative. Need to box. Got no fuel.
Charles Leclerc is going to jump up and be safe with this lap time as he comes over the line and goes to P8.
The Saubers are done. They're in the pits as well. Stroll pits as well, so that might be enough for Hamilton.
Other teams are having the same issue. Hadjar currently in 13th, goes up to 8th position. Liam Lawson's in the drop zone. Driver coming off the back of his best ever Formula 1 result in the last Grand Prix. Lawson to the line. Lawson to 14th position. And Carlos Sainz is into the drop zone. Is currently the bad news, but he's got the fastest first sector of anyone so far, and he needs it right now. Sainz across the line, former pole sitter around this circuit, gets the lap that he needed under pressure and moves up to 8th position. Bortoletto's in the pits, can't respond. He's in the drop zone along with Stroll, Hülkenberg, Colapinto, who had the accident, and so it's over to Gasly, who did find a last gasp lap to demote Liam Lawson, who goes from the elation of Austria to exiting in the first part of qualifying.
Yeah, I have no grip. I have no idea what happens.
Liam Lawson, Gabriel Bortoletto, Lance Stroll, Nico Hülkenberg and Franco Colapinto, who go out in Q1. Alex Albon has been knocked into the drop zone by Yuki Tsunoda. Albon's lap time wasn't good enough. It was slower than his first effort. He's in P11.
Ocon is going quickly. The Haas car is quick as well. Behrman's up in 6th, so Tsunoda is not safe. Hadjar just misses out in 11th.
Hadjar is done. Albon has set his fast lap. Ocon is improving. Antonelli is improving. 0.02 of a second between Antonelli and Yuki Tsunoda. Antonelli, who was 14th earlier on in practice, is 14th at the moment. Gasly's time is good enough to get into 9th position. Now Russell is a long way off Hamilton's benchmark, but it's his teammate that we're focusing on. Across the line we go. P8 for Kimi Antonelli. Sainz finds himself in 11th. He's knocked out as well as his teammate as well. And Tsunoda drops down into the drop zone. Pierre Gasly making it through. Look at the gap between Gasly and Sainz. Fine margins, 0.04 of a second between competing in Q3 and heading for the exit. Verstappen with a brilliant middle sector that's been beaten by Oscar Piastri, who was rapid here last year. Time to beat on the board from Max Verstappen is a 25.2. He peels out of the way immediately. This is a superb lap for Oscar Piastri. His first run in Q3. The driver who has 4 poles already so far this season. The championship leader across the line. And he goes ahead of Max Verstappen by 0.2 of a second. Over to you, Lando Norris. Let's see if Norris can come through club corner. When you add it all up, the 2 rivals for the title are separated by less than 0.2 of a second. After run number 1, advantage Piastri. George Russell is out there, our pole sitter from last year. He called it one of the highlights of his career. He's got club corner to go.
God, it's so difficult.
4th position for George Russell, 0.6 of a second away. Charles Leclerc is in 4th position. What can Lewis Hamilton do? He can go to the front row. He splits the McLarens. Welcome back to the fight for pole position, Lewis Hamilton. He's right in the mix here with 1 run to go. The fastest first sector has been set by Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton in the fight for pole position. It's Norris versus Piastri versus Hamilton. Charles Leclerc is out there as well. George Russell goes to second position. Antonelli is in 7th, but now the championship contenders over the line for Lando Norris, chasing a first home pole. Oh, he misses out by 15 thousandths of a second. Piastri versus Hamilton for pole position then. Oscar Piastri, oh, he drops it on the curb. Can he improve? No, he misses out. And look at the time for Lewis Hamilton. The success at Silverstone has been mighty. Verstappen has the fastest first sector, but he's got the low speed. Wide into Vale, trying to use all of the road. Lewis Hamilton chasing pole position number 8 at Silverstone, and he misses out. He's only 4th. The time fell away in that final sector, but Max Verstappen will not give up on this one. It's high speed, attacking. Where does it stack up? Oh, it is mighty! It is mighty! We said, even though the car is tricky, it is possible for Verstappen to do something magical at the end. We mentioned Piastri and Norris. Russell got new tyres for his final run. It looked like Hamilton was set for another pole position. He missed out by a 10th, but the world champion is heading to the line, and Max Verstappen takes pole position with a mighty lap. The champion steps forward for his 4th pole of the year. How did he do that?
I don't know. How does he do that? That is unbelievable.
You went motor racing, Max. That's pole position. Great job.
Yes! That is simply lovely.
Piastri on that final corner, you can see it coming out of club. Was that enough to make the difference?
An incredible session with so many contenders. Lando Norris taking all of the curb he could on the inside, missing out by a 10th of a second. This is Lewis Hamilton. Into Vale we went. He got slightly on the curb, but there's no time lost there that was obvious from the wheel. Slight correction. 2 minor corrections as he tried to apply the power through club. All of the chat about his future across this weekend, and the man on pole at Silverstone is Max Verstappen in a Red Bull.